This is Shakira, divinely protecting you, and I have a message for you all today that I wanted to bring this to awareness. I have a message regarding about how the enemy tries to attach itself and to what how the enemy tries to attach itself what belongs to you, what belongs to you, okay? And what I'm really trying to break down to you all is that from my last video that I made regarding these quote-unquote scamming criminals, which I had these people were sending notifications to me, okay? And out of nowhere, I got two notifications from a man and a woman. And I looked through my Gmails and I began to look through all of my emails, right? And somehow I saw a man's name first. It took place on March the 19th, right? On a Wednesday. It was sent to me on Wednesday, the day of March 19th, right? And I have proof of everything. And this is why I felt the need to make this video. These people, this person, this man and this woman sending me things to my phone. It said first, I want to address, another thing I want to say is that the man that sent this to my notification, to my Gmail account, his name is Dennis Mayer. Okay? Dennis Mayer. Dennism, last name spelled capital Meyer. And it was actually, they were sending a fake, it was a full scam post they were sending to my phone. This man that was sending to my phone, because it came from this person first. It was showing as a deposit payment method post posted on my Gmail account, right? And it had my Gmail attached to it. They had it saying to from them, and then it had mine from there. It had mine on there, and so this is what I'm trying to explain here. This is what I'm trying to break down here, okay? I'm trying to explain this. So don't mind the noise in the background. There's a bunch of cars and traffic around. And I'm at a park as I'm speaking in the video. As I'm speaking right now in the video, I'm at a park right now. And this is where I go to do my to speak on the things that I do, that I catch, that I see that are suspicious to me, And I also want to mention that it said it was a payment method for PayPal, saying bill to my Gmail, and it had an order number on there attached to it, as well as it had a transaction code number on there, and it had a toll-free number on it as well, and it was saying invoice, and it had an amount for about $500, and it had an order date number. Okay, and that's the first notification they got sent them. Now the second one was regarding came from a woman named Brandy. Her name is spelled B-R-A-N-D-I, okay? Brandy. That's it. All it was showing is her first name. But the guy, it showed his full name. It said Dennis Mayer, like I spelled for you guys before. Like I spelled his name before for you guys, so you'll know. Okay? And with hers, I'm looking at it right now. With hers, because I had took a picture of everything, and I'm looking at the photos right now. And I'm gonna send screenshots and let you all see. So if you got, I'm gonna send screenshots on my page. If you all go to my post and go through the photo section where it says post, I'm gonna post it on my short video. Okay, I'm gonna post a screen. I'm gonna just show it on video. I'm gonna show it on video. I'm gonna make a short reel about it, short video, and I'm gonna add it on there so you guys can see. I have proof of everything. I'm so serious. But this is one of the ways the enemy tries to attack us spiritually. Okay. These people have no business trying to send things to my phone, and they're not even that, y'all. How about this? They were I come to find out, I kept wondering, like, because I have a Wi-Fi, I have internet at my home, and I'm with Xfinity, right? Okay, and so I remember sitting in my house. I remember sitting at home saying to myself, at first I didn't think none of it, because sometimes you see stuff and you don't be like, you don't be thinking, you're like, okay, this ain't nothing. I'm thinking this because I live with my, I thought maybe it was one of my family, like my brother, one of my siblings or my mother, Wi-Fi attached to the Wi-Fi, right? And I thought it was one of their Wi-Fi, like I thought their devices were attached to the internet, right? So I kept saying to myself, I kept replaying that shit I kept replaying it over and over in my head. Like, kept saying to myself, I'm trying to figure out, could that be one of their devices attached to the Wi-Fi? So this took me weeks. Y'all, oh my goodness. Y'all gotta brace for what I'm about to say. Y'all, weeks later, still couldn't pinpoint my finger on it, right? Guess what, y'all? Guess what? I asked my mom, I said, Mom, is this one of y'all cellular devices attached to the, is this one of y'all devices attached to the Wi-Fi network? She said no. I said, uh-oh. I said, Then that's when question marks popped in my head. That's when it raised red flags. I said, that's somebody else on my internet. That's somebody spying on my internet. Somebody was spying. Come to find out, I discovered somebody was spying on my internet. And then when I look back on it, let me tell you something, y'all. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why. Because listen, I had a situation from an old residential place where I used to live at. And now I'm at a new location, right? But let me tell you this, y'all. Let me explain this to my chosen brothers, sisters out there. Let me explain this, y'all. Because I'm a firm believer and I trust my Heavenly Father with all in my soul, in my body, in my mind, in my heart. And I ask God to guard my mind and my soul, But y'all, this don't make no sense. There were people spying on my internet the entire time, and I had no knowledge of it. No knowledge, y'all. I kept saying it, and I'm glad I asked my mom, and she come to find out, she said no, it wasn't her. It wasn't their Wi-Fi attached to it. I said, are you serious? I said, you gotta be kidding me. I said, you mean to tell me all this time? You know how long it's been? It's been 4 months since we stayed there, and I saw that on there for 4 months straight. I said, are you serious? You mean to tell me somebody been lurking on been spying on on our internet for that long? I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off. You hear me? That pissed me off really. That really. Y'all, it's only 3, and then not even that, y'all. It's only 3 units. It's 2 people that live next to me, next to us. I said, it's gotta be them people next door. Cause where it was closer. Where else can it be? Where else can it come from? It was only 2, and then I'm like, and then I'm receiving 2 notifications, 2 scam notifications. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, these are criminals. These are spying criminals. Yeah, these are spying criminals. Ain't that something? Y'all, this could happen to anybody. Y'all, I'm so serious. This could happen to anybody, y'all. I'm not learned. I never like had the intention of someone actually being lurking on our spying on me. Like, for what reason? Like, you know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me somebody, and then not even that goes all to, oh my God. That all makes sense. Now it's all making sense now, y'all. It's adding up. And then not even that, y'all, I got another video to make after this. I'm gonna say this for the next video, okay? But y'all, I'm staying prayed up. I'm so serious, y'all. I'm staying prayed up, y'all. But y'all, the enemy, y'all, this enemy, these people, y'all, the word sad ain't even the word, y'all. It's a disgrace. They are terrible. These people are no good. These people are not to be trusted. I don't even y'all. From the first moment I moved in, me and my family moved into the neighborhood. Y'all, these people didn't say a word. You hear me? Y'all, how come I know I always analyze my neighborhoods that I live in. I'm always analyzing my surroundings. I'm always like observing my surroundings. That's a good instinct to have, you know? Not that I'm snooping in, I'm not worrying about them, but these people was getting into my phone. They was hopping on my internet. And one time my mom said the password in the house, and I think that's how they got into my internet. I think that's how, and I told my mama, don't say nothing, don't say much. So this is sad, but still, even if somebody is saying they password, why you gonna hop your ass on my internet? You know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all. No, I'm serious. That's all they know, though. Y'all, they already in trouble, though. They already in trouble. God done seen what they was doing. God know everything. You hear me? One thing God don't forget is what people do. Because people like to throw stones and then hide their hands. You hear me? They like to throw stones and hide their hands. Seriously. But God got a hold of these people. He know exactly what's going on right now in my neighborhood. He knows exactly. Y'all, there's people spying on us. Me, they spying on my phone. On our internet, all of us, to be honest. That's not right. And this is why I'm making this video. So I can let you all know what kind of people what kind of intentions people really be seriously having. This is why I don't trust a lot of people. No matter what they say, and how they say it, this is why it's important for me to test the fruit of the Spirit. Because everybody ain't bearing good fruits out here. A lot of folks are lost. A lot of people are wicked out here. There are thieves. These people are trying to steal my Wi-Fi. These are people that live in my vicinity that was stealing my Wi-Fi. trying to leech onto my Wi-Fi, and I didn't appreciate that at all. I wasn't pleased with it, and I know God ain't pleased with it. So right now, I'm praying, I'm staying prayed up, y'all. You know, I'm not letting these people these people get into my mind. You hear me? They not, but I still had to make this video. And I just want you all to know that this is real, okay? People invading your privacy like this is seriously real. And it's not right. This shouldn't be done to nobody. I don't wish this on no one. I don't want no one to be invaded the way that I'm being invaded, in the way that they're invading my privacy like that. God knows what they're looking at. I'm in my room. Who knows what they're looking at? You know, no matter what they're snooping into. You know, hacking my phone. Like, Like, these people were hacking my phone. I'm so serious. These people were hacking my phone. How did they get... And then, guess what, y'all? After everything was done, guess what? I went back. This is why I had to get a Wi-Fi... this is why I had to get a Wi-Fi signal, a detection app. So that way, the whole purpose for the Wi-Fi detection app is so that I can... monitor my own internet connection. You understand what I'm saying? So I can see who's on it. That's what I'm saying, for security reasons. And guess what, y'all? That's what I found. It was only 2 devices. I'm like, what? I'm squishing my eyes looking at it like, huh? I said, Lord, I know nobody. I said, Lord, please don't tell me nobody on my Wi-Fi. Don't tell me, not again, Lord. Not again. Not this again. I can't be having this. I cannot be having it. I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked. Excuse me. Yeah, I was so shocked. I'm so sick. But y'all, the second one, the name, back to the other lady. Back to this other person. I got sunk by this other person. And she gonna say, she gonna have, this second person that sent me this notification, this from the second person. The second scamming criminal. She sent her name is Brandy. Y'all don't forget, her name is Brandy, okay? Her name is Brandy, and she sent her, said that it had the same exact thing as the guy named Dennis Mayer, right? This is a man and a woman, y'all. They both are scamming criminals, okay? These people are fraudulent. They are doing scamming activities as I speak in my vicinity. They live right next to me, y'all. It's them. It's them. I believe it's them. It's them. It's somebody. It's somebody. It's them. And you know, it's closer than it's closer. It's close. Y'all, it's them. How I know? Holy Spirit was talking to me, y'all. This is how I found out. When I began to watch more and more the way that these people were moving around, while they was moving around, this is how it dawned on me that it gotta be them. Yeah. And guess what? Not even that, y'all. She had one sent into my. She had a notification, a scam post sending my scam post, son of scam post to my phone saying from a Binance. It said something about a payment method from Binance, spelled Binance, Binance. It was a fake purchase, a scam purchase notification payment method, and it had she also had my Gmail on it too, saying to my Gmail on my she had my Gmail too, okay? My Gmail on there too, and I'm just gonna say that. And then she had an amount too, a transaction number on there, just like the same exact post he sent the mass. It had the same exact thing shown on there too, with a transaction number as well as hers did. They both had the same thing shown on their with a transaction number, had a toll-free number, and saying on their invoice. And hers had amount for how much? Hers had amount for 200 something. You know, 200 something. Or it don't matter. Just know that she had. I just want to let y'all know that she had a payment amount on it. Okay, attached to the post. And then they got their Gmails attached to it too. Ain't that something? So I'm looking at everything, and then he got his full name on it, the guy named Dennis Mayer. And then, except for hers don't have a full name. She just got her first initial on it. Okay? First name, that's it. And y'all, this is I wanted to just bring this message to y'all because it is disturbing to me. And I don't like it. I just can't it's really sad that you can't even trust people, you know. I can't trust them. I never all my life I always never trust people, you know. This is why I stay low key. This is why a lot of reasons I stay low key. I don't tell people all my business, you know. I keep everything to myself, my private life, you know. Cause nobody don't even know. They don't even know what I got going on. Or I don't tell people what I'm making as far as my income. I don't tell none of that stuff. Okay? It ain't nobody's business. And y'all don't share nothing with people like this. Don't be sharing your information. Y'all don't even give these people your email. You know, don't even give them your nothing that's not. I don't care if it's a social security number. Don't give them nothing. Don't give them your number. Don't even give them that. They're not to be trusted. They are criminals for a reason. Okay? They are thieves. Full-blown thieves, okay? Complete thieves. That's it. One word, thieves. And along with that, they're invading my privacy in my own home. And I had made a video about somebody. I had a video about this. And people were commenting on my page. Commenting on my video on behalf of, when I talked about invading my privacy, somebody commented and saying pray. And I you know, I said, okay. I said, yeah, I'm staying prayed up. And I trust that the Lord have a hold of these people, and he's going to deal with these folks and make them pay for what they're doing, you know. And I just want to say before I end this video, y'all stay prayed up, y'all. It's a lot of stuff going on. Just don't trust all these, you know, just can't be trusting these people out here, you know. Don't trust these kind of people. They not to be trusted. I don't trust them. That's why a lot of times I stay to myself and I go with my family places, but that's about it. I don't really, that's why I don't hang with crowds, y'all. These people got a lot of people living with them too. These people got a lot of them. I saw them, and not even that, y'all. There was one time I was washing my clothes. Guess what? There was a woman and it was two women. I caught them peeping behind the back when I was getting ready to wash. When I was getting ready to wash my clothes, I saw them peeping behind the wall. I saw them coming all the way where I was, just watch, like peeking at me. This how I know something was wrong with them. This how I know these people ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I just want y'all to know that God is powerful over all these things, you know. God is bigger than everything. And I will rise above these situations, and God will get me through these situations. And I pray you all, you know, you all be safe out here. And may God be with you all, and God bless you all. Peace, love, and light. Bye.